We are here to memorialize and to remember our relatives, my grandparents, my mother's parents, who were murdered here by the Lithuanians in 1941. On the 24th of Tammuz, the men of Neishtot were murdered on this very spot. We're here to remember them and to pay our respects. Do you want to stand next to me? We're gonna.
Move it over?
No, I'm not sure it's dirty. I don't want it to be done.
It's been done. Okay, no, what, it's good to put.
Eo Malay Rachamim, Shochem Damromim, Dayan Almanos, Bavi Yisomim, Hamtse Menucha Nechona, Al Kanfei Hashchina, Bamalos Kedoshim Utahurim, Kizohar Harakia, Mazhirim, Lenishmos, Ribivos Alfei Yisrael, Anashim, Nashim, Bataf, Shenehergu, Vishenishchatu, Vishenechneku, Vishenisrafu, Vishenikbaru Chayim. Al Kiddush Hashem, Kulam Kedoshim, Utahorim, Bohem, Gaonim, B'Tadikim, Arzei Halvanon, Badirei HaTorah. Baal Harachmam Yastirem, V'Seser Knafav L'Olamim. V'Yitzror B'Tzror HaChayim Es Nishmosehem. Began Eden Tehei Menuchasam. Adnoihu Nachalasam. Yizkor Akedasam. V'Sa'amod Lanu L'Chol Yisrael. Sidkasam. Eretz Al Techasi Damam. V'Al Yehi Makom L'Zakasam. V'Schusam. Yashuvu Nitzchei Yisrael L'Achuzasam. V'Hakdoshim L'Zkaron Tamid Neged Adonai Yamdu L'Gor Olam Yovo Shalom V'Yanuchu Al Mishkabosam V'Yakumu L'Ketz Hayamin L'Chayosam V'Nomar Amen. Yehi Ratzom Ufanecha Adonai Hey Velohei Avosenu Adonenu Adonim Melech Rachman Shetizkor Es Hatadikim V'Chasidim V'Hakdoshim Ha'elu Hashochnim V'Makom Hazeh L'man Zechusam V'Tzidkasam Rachem Alai V'Al Kol Yisrael V'Yalitzu Zechusam Utzidkasam Olenu L'fnei Kisei Kvodecha V'Vakshu Rachamim Olenu Ulaman Ma'asehem HaTovim She'asu B'Olam Hazeh Utmalei Misholos Levavi L'Tova V'Sarchiv Es Levavi V'Es Lev Kol Amcha Mikol Da'oga V'Suga V'Haser Mimenu Pachad V'Ema V'Yira V'Tosir Kol Machla V'Kirbeinu V'Zirpa Tachlu Enu Utmalei Kol Mishalos Libenu L'Tova Ki Tzirachenu Hema Merubim Levaer Ulefaresh Lefanecha Barucha Nu Titzara Meirayon Levavenu Umishivron Nafshenu. Now we're going to recite some Tehillim. I'm going to have you read the 23rd Psalm in Hebrew and then in English.
Mizmor David Adonai Ro'i Lo Aksar. Desha Yarbitzenu Alme Menuchat Yanaleinu. Nafshot Yishovev Yanacheni Lamagleit Tzedek Laman Shemo. Gam Ki Elech Begates Al Mavet Lo Ira Ra. Ki Ata Imadi Shivtecha Mishantecha Hema Yanachamuni. Taruch Lefanai Shulchan Neged Sorai. Dishanta Bashemen Roshi Kosi Rivaya. Ach tov v'chesed yerdefuni kol yemei chayai v'shavti b'veit Hashem b'veit Adonai le'orech yamim. David was in desperate straits, hiding from Shaul. Hashem is my shepherd, I shall lack nothing. In lush pastures he makes me lie, besides tranquil waters. He leads me. My soul he restores. He directs me in paths of righteousness for the sake of his name. Though I walk in the valley of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the full presence of my enemies. You anointed my head with oil, my cup overflows. May only good and kindness pursue me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of Hashem for long days.
Mark, will you join us for
English.
This is Shir Amalos,
Mhm.
and then in English, if you will.
I'll just struggle in English, okay?
You'd rather do it in English?
I can't with my pronunciation.
You don't have your glasses.
I know, I'm good. Shir L'Ma'alot Asa
Einai.
Einai Al Hahorim Ma'ain Yavo Ezri Ma'im Adonai Ose Shemai Ba'aretz Al Yiten Lamot Regalecha Al Yanum Shomrecha Ina Lo Yanum Velo Yishan Shomer Yisrael Adonai Shomrecha Adonai Tzolcha Al Yadcha Yomcha Yomam Hashemesh Lo Yicha V'yirach Belilah Adonai Yishmacha Mikol Ra Yishmor Et Nefshacha Adonai Yishmor Tzedcha V'borecha Me'at Va'ad Olam. A song of accents, I will lift my eyes to the mountains. From where will my help come? From where will my help come? My help comes from Adonai, maker of the heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He will not slumber, your guardian. Behold, he does not slumber, nor does he sleep. The guardian of Israel, Adonai, your guardian. Adonai is your shelter and your right hand. For the day the sun will not smite you, nor the moon at night. Adonai will guard you from all evil. He will preserve your soul. Adonai will guard you, your going, your coming, from now and forever.
Shir Hamalos Mimamakim Koresicha Adonai Adonai Shima Bekoli Tiena Oznecha Kashuvos Lekol Tachanunoi Ima Vonos Tishmor Yo Adonai Miyamod Kimcha Haslicha Laman Tivare Kivisi Adonai Kivso Nafshi Ugaro Hocholti Nafshi Ladonai Mishomrim La Boker Shomrim La Boker Yachel Yisrael El Adonai Kim Adonai HaChesed V'Harbeim O Fidus V'hu Yifdes Yisrael B'Kol Avonosav. A song of ascent out of the depths I have called to you, Adonai. My master, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications. If you, God, take account of iniquities, my master, who could survive? For with you is forgiveness, in order that you be feared. I hope for Adonai, my soul hopes, and for his words I wait. My soul waits for my master more than the watchman for the morning. More than the watchman waits for the morning. Wait, Israel, upon Adonai, for with Adonai there is loving kindness, and with him there is much redemption. And he will redeem Israel from all iniquities. That ends our...
Okay, so let's talk about the actual killing. From what the witness, what's his name? The witness?
I don't recall.
Okay.
It.
So
It says on the stone Hagermanim.
yeah, the German.
Well, yeah,
Is that
but
wrong?
Why
the
would they-
Germans, because, and it says, and they're local helpers. It does not
Yeah, it does.
say Lithuanians, because
It
that's
just says
the
local
no,
helpers.
right. Isn't that
Yeah.
what it says up there?
Yeah, it says הגרמנים ועוזריהם הקניונים.
The local helpers.
המקומיים.
They don't.
That's as good as in it, but we did the signs. The Jews made the signs.
Yeah, but they have to conform to certain rules.
So that's the wording. It's interesting that the word they were forced to use that wording.
Yeah.
From the witness, he reported that were there German soldiers here?
There might have been a few Germans who were supervising.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the presence. They weren't doing the shooting, but there were German soldiers present at this slaughter.
I believe so, yes.
But the work, the actual slaughter, was done by
Lithuanians.
Lithuanians. Now, the witness, did he mention the name of the
murderers?
The murderers that he knew? He knew from, from the market.
Okay, he was a 9-year-old boy,
Yes.
and we asked him if he recognized the shooters, the murderers. He said he recognized them, and he used to see them in the market, but he was a youngster. He didn't know their names. I think we do know names. He was in that direction. There must have been a structure. I don't see it. And he was up in the attic, and he and his friends witnessed all of the murders. What he described to us in 2018, he subsequently passed away, was that he witnessed first a German with the mayor coming to this area and asked for volunteers to dig a trench. However, nobody volunteered, so the mayor volunteered these people. Basically, he said, grab a shovel, you, and start digging. And then a week or so later, weapons were brought and placed in this trench.
Where was the trench?
Somewhere in here.
Okay. So these 6 trenches were built, were
That
dug?
was done as a memorial afterwards.
We don't know where the actual trench is?
That's correct, yes. Then he said about a week or so later, a Lithuanian came with some prisoners. There was 12 prisoners, and they were shot here on the spot. Presumably they were communists.
Okay.
And then on July 19th, which was the 24th day of Tammuz, the Jewish men, about 75 to 100, were brought here, and they were shot. He described where one man tried to run away in that direction, and they shot him on that spot. And then about 6 weeks later, the women were brought here, and he described how they were disrobed, and they were then murdered. From what I understand, on that day, all the Lithuanians were told to go to the church, the Catholic Church, and stay in the church while these murders were taking place. But apparently, people who lived in this area weren't included, and so that's why this youngster was able to observe the murders over here.
So the shooting, so they were all shot. They were.
Yes.
They were shot in the back of the head. Like
Well,
the one that.
I don't know. I didn't ask him
He didn't know.
specifically.
Yeah, okay.
No, he might have known. We didn't specifically ask him exactly where they were shot.
Okay, so we have a witness who testifies that it wasn't the German soldiers, it was Lithuanian neighbors, workers in the market. So, this is just another testimony of who did the slaughter of our families.
Perhaps we'll find that interview that was from about 25 years ago. It's all in Lithuanian and have it translated.
Okay.
So we learn more about details. Apparently, the interviewers interviewed him for over an hour, maybe 2 hours, and so there's a lot of detail that
We'll get that
he
detail.
described.
Terrific. Okay.
You know what I think?
Mm.
I think by that age